Good morning and a warm welcome to our today's Empolis product update right after the Empolis Exchange Summit, which was in October 21. We are so excited to present you what Empolis products can do for your business. And we, that is me, Andreas Klüter, co-CEO of Empolis, and my colleague Eric.
Hello, I'm Eric Brabänder, CPO at Empolis here.
Well, today, people and machines are moving closer together than ever. So, machines inevitably have to get more and more intelligent, and this sets the perfect ground for our vision. And the Empolis vision is to make superhuman operators by providing the best engineered software, using AI to power the intelligence and systems operated by people. And we say decide right now because our products make it much easier to do the right decisions and much harder to do the wrong ones, preventing catastrophic failure or at least tremendous costs.
Exactly. And if we say the best engineered software, we mean that all our SaaS products are coming basically from our Empolis Intelligent Views platform, which is a AI and enterprise AI and knowledge computing platform that has all the technology that gives birth to our software as a service products. And this is what we would like to show you today, our SaaS products that help you and your customers to really get superhuman operator experiences. And one of these SaaS products is Empolis Service Express. It really helps to get the right service knowledge for superhuman service operators. And the basic USP of our SaaS products is that they are ready within minutes. So no long time to implement it, really ready when you need it. And another product that helps to create smart products is Empolis Content Express that really gives product information that help to get your users, your customers to be superhuman customers. And finally, it's also important to have all digital knowledge available to give you the right decision support, as Andreas already mentioned. So we want to give you superhuman knowledge worker within your enterprise with our product Empolis Knowledge Express. So this is our core vision to provide everything you need for creating and making superhuman operators.
Yes, and our software in this way creates a strong competitive advantage for our customers because their products are becoming more and more comparable. There is a high and a huge pressure to stand out from international competition because this pressure is growing and growing. The three central differentiators between winners and those who risk to be left behind are optimized customer-centric services, the creation of smart products, and digitalization of knowledge. But let's directly come to the first topic, customer-centric services, and we set the stage now with a short video. So we just saw Annika, and she just started her new job as a field service technician for the solar power company Damsolar. So even she does not have that much experience, she was able to immediately solve every problem that she was facing on her way. But how did she get to this kind of superhuman capabilities?
Yeah, that's something we would like to show you now, how we could make Annika with our Service Express to kind of a superhuman service technician here. And to show you that in more detail, we brought a screen cam video and some screenshots with us that we would like to share with you to give you more insights in how Annika uses the system here. And it already started when Annika starts to prepare her assignment and her job. And so she logged in to our Service Express portal, and immediately when logging in, she can find all the news and all the information that are available in the system about the different products. But she can also start filtering for information she's searching for. In that case, she's searching for an inverter, and she can also give in a search term here like the inverter Sunny Tree Power, which she is or which is her job, and now she can bookmark all the search information. So with the bookmark of her search, she has all the documents, all the solutions, all information available online and offline later in the system, and gets all the information that she needs. But she can also bookmark a specific document itself and bring it into her bookmark or favorite list. So that's what we see here. All the searches, all the different bookmarks, even subscriptions can be accessed here in the system. And if she found the right document, she can immediately jump into it, can search through it, but she can also find a lot of related content to this problem or to this document. She can also give feedback, vote for that document if it really helped her. She can write a feedback on that document to immediately provide the knowledge engineers in the team with the right information if that document was helpful for her or probably not in that situation. And of course, she can also share links for this document or to this document, and of course also print or download these further information here. So she has all the access to the information she needs to solve the right problem, and that immediately within seconds. And this is how we really help a newbie like Annika to get to the right information here and to be kind of a superhuman service technician.
Yes, and this was just a snapshot of pieces of what that product, of what the portal can do for you. Now, Annika has just started and she was not able to gain too much experience. But from the years of usage of our software through our users, we have learned that there also is a need for real expert features, expert access to this system.
That's right, especially if you have long-term service technicians who are doing a job for a long time or who are very specialized in a specific topic. They want easily and fast access to the right information they're searching in the system. And also here, we brought a video with us from a service technician showing or searching here for certain information. And again, what we see is he starts probably with filtering and searching for error code E650. But more interesting is what happens now. He gets, of course, a lot of proposals, but he can also access the expert search, what he just has done using this FX sign. And now he can do, of course, specific searches with wildcards, with and or not, and with very exact term searches, and immediately jump to the right document and to the right information he is searching for. And you see here in our list that he could find many different information here. And now he can immediately look into the document and find the right information at the right spot here, and he see on which page the information could be found. So also this is highlighted here exactly on which page the right solution could be found in his search process here.
Yes, great. But let's get back to Annika. So as Annika is about to leave her assignment, a colleague shows her the newly introduced tool, the Empolis mobile field service app, providing all the information that she has found and marked in the portal, also online and offline in the field.
Yes, exactly. And our field service app is available, as you can see here, for Android systems, for iOS systems, but of course also for Windows tablet systems. So we have the possibility to provide offline and online information through all these different systems. And I would like to show you now how Annika uses this system and how she gets all the information offline or online when going out to the customer. So in that example, she opens the system and of course goes to search, to the search feature for find the right solution. She can also go to her bookmarks, and you see here all the bookmarks that have been also set when she was going to the portal are available here. So she can easily access the documents that she has bookmarked through the preparation phase. And within these documents, she can also easily search and jump to the right point at this specific document to identify what is the best solution that she is actually searching for. And you also see here again, she is at that sunny 3 Power Core 1 looking for this error code that was available. But even more interesting is also the way how we lead service technicians to the right solution by using our guided procedure. And this is a very important expert system here that helps service technicians and engineers to find the right solution with just some question and answers and with some easy clicks to come to the perfect solution. So the service technician is guided step by step to the right solution. And this is really a game changer when you give this feature to the hand of your service technicians, because we have customers that have given that system to their probably not that experienced service technicians, and they tested the performance optimization. And service technicians with little or less know-how in a specific topic needed typically about 33 minutes to solve a problem in average. More experienced service technicians even needed about 15 to 16 minutes to solve a problem. And they could brought down both target groups down to 8 minutes. And this is a tremendous game changer when talking about performance of service technicians and giving a high productivity. And in that point, we are also providing superhuman capabilities to these service technicians when they are in the field working on their challenges and problems.
Yeah, this is enabling, with all the information that Annika has gotten, enabling superhuman capabilities, as we name it. But then suddenly we saw in the video that Annika got stuck in a task because the information how to solve the problem was not already in a system. It was a new problem. So she turned to her team via the Empolis team app. And this is something you can imagine like WhatsApp or like WeChat, but secure and optimized for finding solutions in teams.
Exactly. It can happen sometimes that not all information is available in such an expert system as we provide. So what typically happens is that piece of information might be not available, and so for knowledge engineers, it even gets lost the information that there is a missing piece in the system. With our solution, we really get that feedback back to all relevant persons, and we include the service technicians into the process of generating new knowledge, because we take the knowledge exactly at that point where the knowledge is generated. In chat applications, in forums, wherever you use this, we can get this information into our system. And with our chat app, we provide to our customers an out-of-the-box solution that is, first of all, secure, and it's easy to use, and related to the problem. And I would like to show you now in this video again how it can be used from our service technician. So here you see that Annika detected an over temperature, and she writes to her colleagues, hey guys, I have been an over temperature has been detected, and I think I need to clean the fans, but I don't know exactly where. And so she can give in the error code or which component is affected and the machine type and even the serial number. And now she can invite experts. She can invite certain persons or a team which is probably specialized on a specific topic like solar modules or whatever. And now there starts a chat on this specific problem. So this team is chatting about the problem. Of course, we have some guys making jokes sometimes here, but of course, typically people are sending documents, further information, which helps this colleague to solve the problem, to find the right point where she can solve this problem. And again, here also we can easily integrate the documents that have some information about the problem that has to be solved. And so she can look into that, and she sees she has to disconnect the inverter before she starts working on it. But of course there is much more. She probably don't know where exactly is this fan sitting and what do I have to do. So I disconnected the inverter so far, but what's next, and how do the fans look like? So again, their teammates help them and send some information like, look here, I marked the fans in that picture, so you can easily find it in the place where you are right now. And so she can left a thumbs up or a question mark, or she can applause to give feedback to her colleagues. And so finally they solve the problem together. And this is very important, that they have the possibility to exchange themselves for the specific problems, but it doesn't end at that point, the process.
Well, did you realize we just witnessed the birth of a new piece of information, of knowledge? So we as Empolis are dedicated to make it so easy as possible to add this new information and this knowledge to our knowledge base.
Exactly. And you just witnessed this birth of that piece of knowledge. And I just brought that video again with me. So this is the point where they couldn't find the right information. And so within that chat, they went finally through the end until they solved the problem together. And that was the point where a new piece of knowledge started in this process. But there it doesn't stop. So first of all, now this piece of knowledge should be available for all users of the system. This is of course what we do within our app, within our portal. But we have also another possibility for knowledge engineers, for experts in the back office who want to see what happens in the field, where are the most common problems. And now what we can do now is we give them access to this information. And this is what you see in these screens that I brought with you. So with our service knowledge component, the knowledge engineer can now access the chats that are available, and he sees the different chats that are here in the system, and he sees, okay, there are actually 5 chats, and one is from Annika saying that over temperature has been detected. So he can now access this chat and see what exactly was the discussion about, which topics has been in there. And of course, remember, they set some metadata. So they said which error code is related, which machine type is related, and based on that metadata, of course, the knowledge engineer can search within all these chats and with all these crowd knowledge. So he looks into these information pieces, and he can easily select now which of these information he would like to take over, and then finally says, okay, I want to select the target for a new content, and he can create a new document or transfer the information to an existing document within a knowledge base. So in our case, we would like to create a new document, and we say, okay, we create a how-to document that explains step by step what to do if an over temperature has been detected. So he generates now a new document in the how-to area. As you can see on the upper left side, we have now created a new how-to in that area, over temperature detected, and all the information of this chat are transferred. So I can also transfer the pictures that has been exchanged between the experts. but also all the text elements. So out of these text elements that had been transferred, I can then create a step-by-step solution here again, and I come from problem to the solution just by using all this information. And I can see that here, but at this point, it doesn't stop. It's even more beneficial for your service technicians if you are probably working in a worldwide environment, if you can translate that easily. So what we have implemented here is also a kind of auto-translation. So you can now select for new languages and you can say, okay, I need that piece of knowledge in French and in German, and automatically the system creates the same piece of knowledge in French and German, and by just a mouse click, I can then start an auto translation and translate this information into German, into French, or in any other language by using the auto translate functionality. And so I have not only this knowledge piece available in English, I have it also available in French, in German, and can then easily provide it or transport it again back to our portal, to our knowledge portal from Dame Solar. And this is really just by a few clicks with your mouse. So you can really easily step by step come from a new piece, from the birth of a new piece of information to providing it to your community and to all other people in different languages.
Well, great. Problem solved, new knowledge captured. But what if our newbie needs spare parts, or even would be able to give a recommendation for a hardware upgrade?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, now we come to the point where it's not only about raising the productivity of a service technician and reducing probably costs. Now we are at the point of selling new stuff, creating new business models. And as we always say at Empolis, service is the new marketing. We need to enable our service technicians to easily also help to do sales for spare parts and to find the right spare parts. But typically, spare parts are in different systems. And so the service technician has to search in another system for the right information and all the stuff. Not anymore. With Service Express, it's so easy, as we use again our knowledge graph technology to get all this information out of the systems and intelligently combine it in a way that you easily can access this information also from our portal. And this is also shown in the screenshot again. So by searching, he automatically can access a knowledge panel, as we say, which gives the right information about Sonic Core 3 power. But Annika would probably in that way also see, okay, there are more product information. There is also Sunny High Power Peak, which is right now solving that problem even much better. And immediately out of this search information, she can start to order the right product or the right spare part, which is related to that product, to solve the problem. And this really helps your service technicians, even your customers, to find the right spare parts while solving several problems and to create new revenue in service. So to summarize at that point, what do we have seen now? So first of all, Service Express is an all-in-one solution for data-driven customer service. It's a SaaS product. It's out of the box. It's using AI technology to help you really to create superhuman service providers, service operators, service technicians in different use cases. One of these use cases is, of course, self-service. Even your customer can be a superhuman operator of our system. If searching for problems on products, on machines, we can provide the right information while having a self-service support here. It also helps to support your hotline, your support team with the right information when helping your customers to solve the right solution. So also the whole team in the back office is really supported with our use cases. And we have a very strong and very open API that helps us to integrate into many systems, like ticket systems, like ERP systems, any kind of web system where we integrate. So we have integrations in Salesforce, in Zendesk, with ProAlpha, into SAP, and many, many other systems where we really are at the point point where probably your support, your hotline is working, and they immediately get, by creating a new asset, they get the right information. By creating a new ticket, they get the right service information that they need to solve these problems. And of course, we help your field service. Your field service, as we just have seen, get the right products, the right support at hand with our field service application. Independently, if they are online or if they are offline, offshore, somewhere where there's no access to online services. And then they also need to be productive enough. And all the information you have seen can be available also in offline situations, specifically for field service. And what you also have seen is the round trip, the getting the knowledge that is created at a certain point in your process back into the knowledge base, and so supporting knowledge engineers in the best way. So overall, what you've seen now is really a customer-centric approach, how we really get a superhuman operator in service.
Well, that's great. So let's now get back to the three most important characteristics of successful companies, which is smart products. It's the second one. This factor cannot be overestimated, because this is exactly when new standards are born today. This is where companies manage to set themselves ahead of the competition and win new customers and markets. We all know examples of that. For example, like in the automotive industry 30 years ago, talking to your car was just like magic. Now it's standard in mid-range cars. Or just think about the intelligent mixer supporting you step by step to create great meals. So, you know, especially in industry, it is much more important to do the right decisions and use all information available to do so. Because avoiding wrong decisions can be very expensive, and in future the experience that industrial users have out of their everyday devices will create an innegotiable expectation towards machines being able to support them in their daily operation at least as good as they are used to with their home appliances. So let's take one look at an example of an industrial application for smart products.
Exactly. And that's exactly what users and customers are expecting today. Let's get back to our solar example here. What are users expecting and customers? They want to have smart products. We want to make our customers happy. We want to make them fans. So basically, the better the interaction with our products are, the better is the customer experience, and the more happier they are. And this is how we make with smart products our customers to superhuman customers. So let's look into that solar example. And what we're doing here, we're creating this optimized product experience by providing a kind of a digital twin, of a digital avatar of the product itself. And the product itself has to play an active role in this overall product experience process by offering the optimal recommendation. And this is what we are doing with Content Express and our Knowledge Graph technology. We create a digital twin of a product, and we make this product smart and intelligent. And looking at that example, so a user or a customer would probably interested in buying a product and would have a question, probably not towards the product, but to a product configurator or to a sales configuration tool, which has this information of our digital twin available. So this person doesn't want to read all the technical details and facts about the product and try to identify where to use it in the right way. This person might probably just want to ask, hey, I'm looking for an inverter in an office building, and there is no separate storage available. So now our product, or the product sales configuration tool, should have, based on our digital twin, the right information available. The product could say, I am the right product because, as I'm a hybrid inverter, I provide reliable and constant power, and I don't need a separate power storage system. And by the way, I'm quite silent, so no more than 40 decibel. So this information available makes the product and our digital avatar itself to the expert, and not the customer has to be expert to do the right decisions when selecting a product, even a complex technical product. And this is not only with customers. This is, of course, also with production engineers, machine engineers, and so on. Another example that I found is that the product itself, when it's in use, can give advice or recommendations to the operator. So another example where we use our knowledge graph technology and specific content component management system is in this case where the product might analyze data of usage. And based on that usage data of the product that we have here, the product can recommend, I monitored your energy performance for the first 4 weeks. And I found out that with an additional power optimizer, you can increase your system performance by 30,000 kilowatt hours, and this brings you around 2,400 euros. So the product can recommend, based on data analytics out of our system and on the digital twin, this information or this tip, and then can even say, okay, the power optimizer module would cost about 980 euro. Would you like to order it? And even provide the possibility to directly order it to the customer. So this is an example how sensor data, how product data can be used in smart products to provide the right recommendation from the product. And I also brought a customer example with me, which you see here. So this is from Word. And the example that I brought with me is, let's say we have a worker who need a fastening solution for a winding seam pipe, weighing about 19.2 kilogram per meter in a concrete ceiling C45, C55. So this person needs typically to analyze a lot of information when doing the proper installation. So what would this person typically have to do? First of all, this person would have to go to the website, analyze the product catalog, then probably go to several data sheets where this person can find all the norms related to that products, to that installation that he needs to do in this case. So I would say you can do that. Most people are used to do that today, but that's probably not the best customer experience you could find. So with our solution, with Content Express, we create an intelligent system of all information available. So based on our knowledge graph technology, we get all these restrictions and informations into a digitized way. And so based on our knowledge graph, who knows about the weighting and the use cases, we can analyze the system, and then the system itself would say, okay, attached to concrete C45, C55, this combination can withstand a load of 1.9 kilonewton. And if you install a pipe clamp every 2 meters, you would have a safety margin of 100%. So the system would recommend to the person installing it. I would recommend to use dowels, DBL KST. They are DIN norm corrected, so 976 threaded, rod washer and hex nuts, and finally a pipe clamp tip smart lock. So what you see is our system makes the product experience, the user experience, much better because we have all this knowledge integrated in our knowledge graph and digital available. And this is finally what we can do with Content Express for you and for your customers. We can increase your sales, we can ensure the optimal use of your products, and of course, in the same time, we reduce the effort for all editors, for the technical writing team, for the product experts to provide this information. Because with our system, we create the optimal product experience. We can provide it through interactive manuals. We can generate smart product information. We can create digital advisors and also product configurations, which are related to product catalogs. So everything that you've seen can be used by providing this information and these use cases through Empolis Content Express.
Yes, and this is what we call smart products. And I think we have shown how important we think that customer-centric services and smart products are. So now at the end, let's take a look again at the entire company. especially with the so-called knowledge workers. For example, in research or product development, knowledge is on one hand side the core of their value creation, but at the same time so hard to grasp. And due to a recent study of Kumar and Gupta, 80% of companies' knowledge is not documented in the standard processes. Now this pulls the handbrake on your research and development department. It leaves expert knowledge unused, and it thus hinders the implementation of your core strategy. And while this knowledge was difficult to grasp in the past, it is actually quite easy now. Because with the use of digitization and artificial intelligence, it is possible to perfectly provide all the information within your company to the knowledge workers. And this is exactly what our out-of-the-box product, Empolis Knowledge Express, stands for. But let me give you an impression in the following video.
Yes, and exactly what you've seen now is the core of Knowledge Express, the search engine for all the knowledge available in your enterprise, in your organization. You have access to all the different topics, to all relevant information, and you can see at which topics, at which research projects, at which knowledge assets other people in your organization are working, especially researching when creating probably new products, when researching about new features, new investments. And this is exactly what you can do. And you can just subscribe to other channels, to other knowledge pieces to get informed, to get steadily informed about this information. Why can we do that? Because we integrate this with our knowledge graph again. So within our knowledge graph, we have all the topics, all the resources, all the colleagues, all the experts in one system, all the locations, everything you need to do research, to engineer new products, to work on new knowledge within these kind of processes. And we can make it easily accessible. So it's very easy for your experts in your organization to find the right contact persons, to find the right technology, or to identify projects with similar topics that they might working on. So everything is available. And when they found it, they immediately get access to this person and can start talking to that person. So overall, Knowledge Express is really the digitized knowledge for knowledge worker. So it really helps you by simply linking expert knowledge in the company, by giving you an easily selection of suitable technologies, processes, patents, whatever. And it gives easy access to all the existing resources and devices. So finally, it helps you to faster develop your products, your applications, and of course, faster implement your strategy. And I mean, it's good if we both talk about that, but it's even better if a customer talks about that. So we brought with us here Michael Reiner from Merck and let him give a short talk on Knowledge Express.
So my name is Michael Rayner. I work for Merck in Darmstadt. For the purpose of connecting employees, specifically research and development employees, we use Knowledge Express. So Knowledge Express is a little bit like Yellow Pages. It's a lexicon. So the primary functionality is looking for experts in technologies, of which we have 650 dotted all around the world. So it's not easy to find experts. With this tool, it's easy. The primary advantage is that every technology is in there and that anybody can find any technology which is existing at Merck. This means instantly at your fingertips, you can open the program, go in there, enter the search, find what you're looking for, and within the program, chat with the person you're looking for, and then instantly find the answers you're looking for or even start collaborations. The key benefits is the value. 1 single year generates at the moment well into 6-digit euros value. We have real products, including product portfolios, which have been entirely generated through people who never knew each other and would never have met each other had it not been for the SDP tool. And the tool, as far as the technology, is perfectly meeting this need.
So let's come to a summary of all you've seen now. So what we have been talking about, customer-centric services, smart products, digital knowledge for the knowledge worker. And we have shown you how we can provide you with out-of-the-box software as a service solutions that are really ready-made for these use cases. Empolis Service Express for data-driven customer service. Empolis Content Express for the optimal product experience, and finally also Empolis Knowledge Express for finding the right knowledge for knowledge workers. These products are out of the box, they are ready to use within minutes, and they are all developed based on our very well settled Empolis Intelligent Fuse platform, which really features important things from the beginning to the end, like getting the data into that system. So really working with big data, and massive information, helping with knowledge graphs to link all the information and provide the right context to all this information. And finally, using an insight engine to identify the right stuff to learn from data that is available. So we use these knowledge computing technologies and enterprise AI technologies really to make superhuman operators in these specific use cases we have shown you today.
Great, and there we are. It's all about, and it sums up, to get the best recommendations to make better decisions faster. And we hope that you have enjoyed our presentation, and maybe we were able to give you one or the other idea for your business. So, we are looking forward to meeting you again here on the Empolis stage. Have a great time and take care.
Bye.